Good afternoon. This is my first Shaman Oracle reading in 2023 for Aquarius. Good morning, Aquarius. Happy New Year. And before I start, I also like to wish all people who celebrate Orthodox Christmas today Merry Christmas. And the countries that celebrate today, they are not only Orthodox countries in Eastern Europe like Russia, Belarus, Georgia, the Ukraine, and Greece. They are also celebrated in communities in Ethiopia, in Kazakhstan, Macedonia, Moldova, Montenegro, and Serbia. And there they celebrate Christmas today and tomorrow. And did you know that in Mexico, in the center, in the south of Mexico, children receive gifts on not only Christmas Eve, but also on the Feast of Epiphany, which is celebrated January the 6th. And Orthodox Christmas Day uses the Julian Calendar, while the rest uses the Gregorian Calendar. And today, here in Germany, is a holiday called Three Kings Day. So, that was a little bit information on today's celebration day. And now we come to the reading for Aquarius. And Aquarius, you got Spider Woman. And no, she is not a film personality. She is a real goddess. I didn't know either, but I found out. And the Spider Woman, in Greek mythology, she is called Arachne. That I knew, but I didn't really relate it to that Spider Woman here. And so Arachne, she was a beautiful woman with a great talent, namely the talent of weaving. And Spider Woman, she was also very important, a spirit for the Pueblos in the American Southwest. There exist many stories about the sun, the Spider Woman, and the Earth Goddess. And the Earth Goddess brought all the aspects of the world into being by the mere power of the will. Spider Woman is seen as a great teacher and helper. And in the stories told about her, she helped the people by teaching them the art of weaving, and so people could make clothing. That was interesting, I thought. And now comes the card, the Spider Woman, relating to co-creation, and I'm starting the reading now. Okay? The empowerment message for you, Aquarius, is that from the rich red earth, the Navajo goddess Spider Woman rises up to help you weave your dreams into the fabric of reality. She is here to remind you that your vision of the form of your desire is not as important as its essence. Knowing why you want to create something, what motivates you, what inspires you, and what beauty you are dreaming to bring to life is key at this time. The collective dream is being manifested by the co-creative relationship between your imagination and the universe. So, call to the best within you and weave your world into being with intentionality and humility. Remember that you can control the form, so accept life on life's terms. When the goddess Spider-Woman appears, she heralds the creation of a most beautiful dream that springs to life as if by magic. So stay with it. We need your dream to be added to the web of all creation. There is an alignment message. You must be accountable for your creations, especially when you discover they are not truly reflective of your authentic desires or reveal they belong to only your ego. It's not enough to turn your back and hope they will go away. If you have hurt someone else, you must repair the break. If you have manifested something you are not prepared to commit to, be humble and release it. The form is rarely the same as you imagine, and you can always begin again by calling on Spider-Woman's powers of wisdom and co-creation for help. Sometimes you might get caught up in the strands of the web itself, only following the one you think is sparkly and matches your wants. This fosters the illusion of separation. Spider-Woman, she offers you the alignment task of recalibrating your position. And with her help, you can move out of seeing separation everywhere to seeing the truth that all life is interconnected and sacred. And now, Aquarius, we come to the 3 wisdom oracle cards. The left is your past, the middle is your present, and the right is your future. And we start with your past, and your past card is called Chop Wood. And chop wood relates to being grounded in everyday experiences and also show humility. The oracle's message here is: there are times when the big dream is meant to lie dormant in your consciousness so that you can pay attention to the simple chores in your life. Consider why pruning a tree is the forerunner of delighting in the beautiful blooms when it is in full blossom. The mundane act of pulling off dead leaves, watering the soil, and then leaving it to be for the time it takes course is an important step in manifestation. Taking your attention away from your goal brings you into a state of receptivity. This is the deeper purpose for releasing attachment. When you engage in everyday tasks in a meditative, contemplative way, you clear your energy to receive your aha moments, which brings you ever closer to what you seek. There is a relationship message. Nothing is as important right now as just doing what you need to do day to day. Let your heart remember that not everything has to be hard-won, passionate, or even obviously meaningful. Relationships and friendships, they go through holes when the everyday tasks are at the center of awareness. That is perfect now. Hold hands, wash dishes, make a fire, read a book, share a meal, say nothing, stare into space, pick up socks, tell a dumb joke, and leave space to breathe. The work of your relationship right now is very simple, just to be present. Funny how it takes work to just be, right? So all is well, really now for you. And our prosperity message is, now is the time to take small steps rather than larger leaps on the journey to creating your most prosperous life. Move your focus off your big dream and attend to the mundane chores. Focus on the little things that may have piled up while you have been mapping out the greater plan for the life you aspire to see manifest into reality. Chop wood and carry water, as the Zen proverb advises. Or wash dishes, walk the dog, and so forth. While you are doing all that, Spirit will have a chance to move mountains and set wondrous miracles in motion for you. Remain humble and aware of the present. There is a protection message. Are you an armchair astronaut? Do you dream of wealth and fame, big ideas, inventions, or desires with a capital D? The appearance of this card is a sign that you might be devoting far too much time to dreaming and talking about your dreams. You have to get out of the chair to make things happen. You actually have to do something. Start with a small task. And remember, the big dream becomes reality only after you have begun to take incremental steps. Mythologist Joseph Campbell once said, take one step towards the gods and they will take 10 steps towards you. So that was that card. Now we come to the present, Aquarius. And the present says flexible, teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. And the message here is, a tree's roots are solidly planted in the ground, yet its branches they can bend in a hurricane, whereas a rigid structure like a building would come crashing down. So consider how the tree remains subtle and secure when everything around it may be in shambles. This is how you need to be now, willing to learn new things, being teachable, malleable, yet firmly grounded in who you are. Common sense is important, but so is an open mind. So stay curious and stay open and stay aware. At this time, others will be more flexible with you than too. And there is a relationship message. In every relationship, it's important to be open to new experiences and learning new things. Letting go of rigidity is what's required right now. You don't always have to be right all the time, do you? It's okay to come to a happy compromise. You can still get your needs met. It's a beautiful day when you meet halfway. The appearance of this card in a reading could also signal that you have met someone new who may not be your type, but who will turn out to be special, that you can easily release your old ideas about what sort of partner is right for you. So be flexible and you will be happy you made that choice. There is a prosperity message. Even when you have a clear vision of how you are going to manifest something, what it will look like, who will share it in, and what will then be available to you, you still need to relax and open up to other possibilities. I read it again because that wasn't good. Even when you have a clear vision of how you are going to manifest something, what it will look like, who will share in it, and what will then be available to you, you still need to relax and open up to other possibilities. Spirit may have much better plans for you. It could be a job you hadn't thought of, a new source of money, or some other opportunity that eluded your imagination. So be flexible and remind yourself, namely, this or something better manifests for me now. Then be willing to bend a little. Enjoy the miraculous results. And there's a protection message. When you or someone else becomes too rigid, you lose the access to growth and untapped potential and find yourself in an us versus them scenario. Loosen up, open your mind and heart, and see if a more flexible approach feels better. Rigidity will set you up for a fight where there are only losers and no winners. So ask, could you find a way to bring about a result that is mutually beneficial? And meet in the middle. Spirit makes a great mediator. And lastly comes the future, and that card, Aquarius, is called happy, happy, joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling that all is well. Your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now. Find joy in the present moment, whatever is happening, and be satisfied with things as they are. You are free from the shackles of longing and able to experience the liberation that comes from actually being happy moment to moment, for you have chosen happiness over yearning for it. Now is the time for feeling joy for the sake of joy and experiencing contentment. None of this is because of something outside yourself. Your happiness is a result of your being at one with Spirit's plan for your life. All is well. The tide is in for now. Enjoy playfully splashing in it. There is a relationship message. There are moments in a relationship when you just feel good about whom you are with, and you know that your heart is wide open to befriend, to love, and to care for another without wanting anything in return. This is the kind of happy that you just want to share. The appearance of this card in a reading tells you that joy and contentment are here now, not somewhere else or off in the future. The green grass is greenest right where you stand. Be grateful and delight in your relationship, and if you are seeking one, be happy now, because happiness attracts more of itself, like bees to honey. There is a prosperity message. This is a time to take pride in your accomplishments. You are doing good work, providing exceptional service, and are well compensated for it. The world rains gratitude upon you, and you are happy with the results of your efforts and creativity. Isn't it amazing to consider all that you have done? Remember your partnership with Spirit in this moment too. Your soul has always known you could accomplish anything if it brought you joy. Lastly, there is a protection message advising you to lighten up, because this is the time to be ridiculous and silly. See the world through the eyes of a clown. Oh, well, yeah, I know how that feels. The clown. And don't take yourself or any situation right now too seriously. Have fun, be playful, and make laughter the order of the day. You'll be surprised by how everything just seems to fall into place when humor leads the way. Being happy and light-hearted is a wonderful icebreaker. Life is meant for play as well as work, for laughter as well as tears, for celebration as well as focus. Spirit wants to sparkle through you today, so smile and enjoy each breath and each moment. Miracles lie in the silly things today. And yeah, I hope that I have a miracle tonight when I go to see the Nutcracker. Yeah, the ballet, the Nutcracker. I will see the Ukrainian performing it, and I'm already very excited. So wish me a happy time. Okay? So, Aquarius, that was your reading. I think it was pretty good. And if you do all the things that the cards want you to follow, okay? And tomorrow, Aquarius, I will be back with a very short reading for each zodiac. So maybe I see you then. So enjoy the day today and goodbye.